What's going on, my fly guys? Welcome as we turn back with another video, and today we are back with a very special video, very different video I should say, and I apologize, I am really tired right now, but you know, gotta get this shit done but anyway, what I am talking about is, if you cannot tell by the title, we are doing my favorite Pokemon of each type in each tier, and you know, it's kind of a countdown to Sun and Moon, I guess you could say, because today is the 15th, and that means we have like 3 more days until Sun and Moon releases. Well, technically 4, counting today. And you know, there's OU, UU, RU, NU, and below. I'm sorry, I really should count PU, but we don't in like leagues, and I'm just gonna count it as NU and below. But today's video is on the OU tier, and there's 18 Pokemon to cover today, so it's gonna be semi-long. I'm gonna go over like what I like about this Pokemon, some of my favorite sets, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's hop into Showdown with this, and let's go over the first type, which I believe is, yep, it is Bug. So my favorite Bug type, I have to say in OU, of course, is actually not Scizor or Mega Scizor, because you know, kind of got tired of seeing that thing everywhere because it's so good, but it's actually the OG Volk, and I'm not talking about Volcanion, I'm talking about Volcarona. Now this thing is a menace. Look at these stats. It has 85 base HP, which is actually not that bad for a Bug type, and it's really frail and weak on its physical side, but on its special side, Jesus, 135 special attack. Let's max that out at 369. And then we got 100 speed, which is alright in OU, but you're going to be boosting that easily, and 105 speed F compared with 85 HP, that's actually not bad at all, especially when you pair that up with this Quiver Dance. Raises special attack, special defense, and speed by 1. You know, that's just basically a Jack and Dance but better for special attackers. Then pair that up with, if you want, Fire Dance, with which is like the Charge Beam but with 80 base power and it never misses, or you could just go with Fire Blast, which 110 base power, 85 accuracy. It's a nice trade-off, I guess. And then you also got Bug Buzz if they are trying to set up subs on you. Nope. No. And then you also have Reliable Recovery and Roost, or if you want to go for coverage, got Giga Drain. Volcarona is just like an amazing Pokemon, and geez, it's one of my favorite Bug types to use in OU. Alright, so next up on the types we have Dark. And my favorite Dark type is actually right here, Bisharp, my man. Alright, I should also say this, I'm not going to repeat types, so Bisharp cannot be my favorite Dark and my favorite Steel type. Just thought of that right now. Again, I'm really tired if you can't tell by my voice, but Bisharp, my man, I always loved this guy, especially when he first arrived in Black and White. I used him in OU, even though he wasn't that good, because his speed stat is so pitifully low. Even if you max it out at Jolly, it's 262, that's not impressive. But what is impressive is this dude's attack stat, maxed out at 349 Jolly. Which, like, it might not seem like much, especially in Black and White. Well, no, what am I saying? Of course it seems like a lot, but, like, you only had Sucker Punch as a Dark type stab. You're not using Night Slash, are you? No. But Dark got a huge buff and offensive presence, as not only did he not get Knockoff, which is 97.5 at, if they're holding an item, which is pretty much an 100 base power move, which also gets rid of your item, but also Steel no longer resisted. So sorry, Scizor, if you're the Choice Banded set, but like this thing got huge buff. And then you also have Iron Head, obviously, to kill those fairies. What else? You got Sucker Punch as priority to take advantage of your speed. Yes, there's Mind Games, and I always seem to lose those, but still. Then you have SD if you want to boost your attack. Pursuit, which kills everything. That won't try switching out. Like, Bisharp has an amazing offensive presence in OU, and this dude looks so sick too. And that's not to say his shiny is bad either. I mean, look at that. That's sick. Alright, so moving on to the Dragon type. Now, you might not see this coming. It could be Charizard X, but no, it's actually Salamence. I've always loved Salamence. If you couldn't tell, like, I'm a Hoenn dude, and like, Salamence is the OG overpowered dragon. So, pseudo dragon. Sorry, D-Knight. I mean, you're not, of course you're not the OG, but this dude went to Ubers in DPP because it was too much. It's actually faster than Rayquaza, because Rayquaza, I believe, has only 95. I'm gonna sound stupid if that's not the case, but Yeah, it looks to be 95, yeah. And this dude could just take advantage of Dragon Dance. He could, like, hit you with Intimidate, so he could have an easier time setting up. I mean, because 95s and 80s, that's pretty solid defensive. Like, defenses. Yes, it's not the best. Like, Dragonite has insane parallel up with multi-scale. Yes, I get it, but Ments, I just like Ments a lot more. And you also could use, like, a Scarf Moxie set if you really wanted to. Like, this thing, if it gets going, is a sweeping threat. It just sucks right now in OU because of Clefable. But, you know, just wait when Clefable goes down to UU in Sun and Moon, in Sumo, I should say. Because this dude, the only thing holding it back is Iron Tail. Gets Iron Defense, nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out, but my dude Bisharp gets Iron Tail. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I sound stupid. It said it could a few days ago. I don't know why. But anyway, moving on to my favorite electric type to use. Alright, so there's not many electric types that are relevant in OU. Like, let's see. There's... Still don't see any. Right? Magnezone, Mega Manectric, Raikou, Rotom, Thundy. Actually, I'm lying. In Zapdos. There are quite a few. But I gotta go with my man, Mega Man. This dude just went from 0 to 100 when he Mega Falls. We got 135 speed, 135 special attack, gains the Intimidate ability, like Jesus. Then you got Fast Volt Switch, you got hit him with a Thunderbolt. Then you got Bolt Beam right here, which HP Ice. And then don't forget about like Overheat or Flamethrower. This dude got coverage up the ass. Like, it's gonna be hard if he doesn't like the matchup, you know, just Volt Switch out of there. He just gotta watch out for Bisharp over here so he doesn't give him a Defiant boost. But yeah, I really like Mega Man and his design. It's Ika's, you know. Alright, so moving on to the fairy typing. Now, fairies are relatively new, and there's only like 3, right? We got Azu, we got Diancie, and Clefable, right? That's it. I was about to say Jirachi, but no. Like, I'm pretty sure that's it in OU, right? Oh, Mega Altaria, yeah, I guess, and Togekiss. But yeah, as you can tell, it's not any of those. It's actually right up here at the top. We got, oh, and Mega Gardevoir, might be. We got ours, like I said, I'm tired. We got a Azumarill. Now, I love Azumarill. Huge power, double that nice and 50 attack stack. You know, let's just put Waterfall here. Play rough. Aqua Jet, we got that priority. And knockoff. See, and then we give Adamant Nature, you know, let's just say it goes to a base 149. You could give this man the Assault Vest, which lets it take hits. Like, if you give it the proper EVs, it goes up to 300 speed up, which is nice, especially with base 100 HP. We also got the Choice Banded set, which nothing switches comfortably into that, unless it's like Aqua Jet or knockoff in Mega Scizor. And then you also got Citrus Berry with a nice Belly Drum set, which get rid of Waterfall for BD. Yep, there we go. Which, yeah, pair that with Priority and Aqua Jet. Yeah, Azu just takes lives, I'm telling you. Alright, so now we're on to my favorite fighting type. And there's quite a few to choose from. There's Breloom, Terrakion. Did I say there's quite a few? Because I don't know. Mega Heracross, Keldeo, yeah. Alright, so there, at Lopunny, yeah, there is quite a few, never mind. But yeah, there we go, Breloom. I love this dude. Again, it's a Hoenn thing. We got Technician with the Mach Punch, which makes up for its poor speed. Piss poor, like, look at that. 262. It's again with like my man Bisharp right here. But we got Priority. Then we also have Bullet Seed, which might not seem threatening, but Technician Bullet Seed with 130 attack, like Jesus, 359. And what else we got? I mean, yes, he's pretty predictable. You got yourself Rock Tomb, base 90 power with Technician. Which, you know, Charizard ain't switching. Oh, and then we got the 100% accurate Sport, of course. Predict the switch. There you go. You could sat one it out, sash it out. You could just a Life Orb. Like, dude, Breloom is actually a threat. Just slow and pretty frail. But 130 attack with Mach Punch, yeah. That's doing damage. Alright, so let's load up the new team and with favorite fire type. And fire type, when first X and Y came out, I was actually all over Mega Y. I wanted Y version, but I got X. Don't know why. But my man Charizard went backwards. He got Drought after he Mega Evolved. Not Solar Power. Like, come on, dude. But, you know, I prefer Drought because who switches into Fire Blast? Powered up in the sun with 159 special attack. And we also got that nice 100 base speed tier, which you gotta win speed ties. And we got decent bulk with 115 split. That's crazy. That's insane, dude. Also 104 attack if you want to use like Flare Blitz. But we got Fire Blast. We got what else? We got not Hurricane. We got Focus Miss. We got Roost to take advantage. Like when you force switches, if you want, you could Roost up. Let's see what else. You could run Dragon Pulse. You can run Ancient Power, Air Slash. Like the Earthquake for the Tran if you don't want to use Focus Miss. What else? We got the nuke button with Overheat. You know, why would you need that if you have Fire Blast? Tailwind, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic. You got options in this last slot. Let's just put Air Slash in for now. Well, because why not? If you really want to go for Ancient Power, try to get the boost. Yeah, that's an auto win, by the way. Okay, so next up we have favorite flying type. And remember, it can't be Mega Y. But it is a Mega. It's Mega Pidgeot. Dude. This thing is a beast. It was a threat in RU, then it rose up to UU, got banned pretty quickly there. Because look at that. Yes, the thing is, it has terrible special moveset. You got Hurricane, you got Heat Wave, you got HP whatever, HP Grass, no, HP Ice, and then U-Turn, Roost. Like, what do you do with that? That's why they came up with this set, which got it banned from UU, because nothing could beat it. You got Refresh, so you know T-Wave ain't stopping me. Toxic ain't stopping me. Then you got Roost, and raise their special attack with Workup, dude. Like, what do you do to beat that? You put in Heatran, yeah, okay, I get it. But dude, if you get enough boost and you're bulky enough, yeah, it's gonna be very hard to stop a Mega Pidgeot. Go from 0 to 100 with that no guard, not missing Hurricanes. Alright, let's see. We got favorite ghost type. It's pretty obvious. Gengar. And the thing is, like, I know it loses Levitate sadly, but does Gengar even use Levitate really? Yes, it is another immunity, but Gengar's just paper thin. It's still gonna go for a Sludge Wave, Will-O-Wisp, Hex. Like, you don't really use this as your levitator in a way. Like, Drill still comes in and like drills it. Lando, yeah, it's gonna hit you with a knockoff. It doesn't matter. You're still gonna get nuked anyway. Like, even though it loses Levitate, I don't think it's gonna change Gengar too much. Like, maybe it'll be a B- or B instead of like a B+ or A-. Like, Gengar's still a nuke button with this 110 base speed, which is it's where it begins to get to sweeping potential with 350. It's got to win speed ties with Mega Diancie, Delatis, and whatever. But 130 special attack with a very good stab coverage. Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, and then you also can run Focus Blast and Aura Sphere in Gen 7. I wish. But like, how do you swap into Poison and Ghost Stab? You don't. And it's like high base power move with Sludge Wave, Shadow Ball, that's why I have Willow Hex, which makes Gengar bulkier. Like, even though it loses Levitate, and did I talk about it shiny, dude? Alright, but even though it loses Levitate, I don't think it's gonna change it too much. I really don't. It's because of like Driller and whatever. Alright, what do we got next? We got Grass type. Alright, my favorite Grass type, I gotta go with my man Serp. This thing just went from, again, 0 to 100. You can afford to use lefties as a sweeper just because of Leaf Storm. Contrary, Leaf Storm is the best thing that pretty much has ever happened. The only Pokemon that I think could rock this thing better, because it already got, like, its offensive stats suck, okay? I'm not gonna lie, maxed out 349, but you got that 113 speed tier. Very awkward speed tier. You outspeed Thundurus and all the 110s, but you're slower than the 115s, like the Ambipalms and the Chinchinos, you know, those things. No, I'm kidding. But like, then you also have the better T-Wave, the Glare, because you're a Serpent. You could run Subseed with Leech Seed and substitute the Chansey 1v1, which is insane. You could have HP Fire or HP Ground to hit Fearothorn, Jirachi, and Heatran respectively. But like it's got some pretty good bulk, 75 and 95s. That's pretty good actually for an offensive presence mon like Superior is. Like, geez. The only thing that could like run contrary better than Superior, I think, is Hydreigon, since it got that superpower, got that Draco Meteor. But my man runs it too, runs house with it, dude. All right, so next up, ground type. All right, you're gonna think I'm crazy. You're gonna be like, all right, it's gotta be Drill, right? No, it's gotta be Gliscor then. No. Then wait, what else could it be? Hippo? I don't use Hippo that much. Lando. Oh, I'm so done. It should be Lando. Nope. You're just gonna scroll down. You're like, what is he gonna pick, dude? I don't understand. What are the other ground types? Diggersby, right? Nope. It's actually not listed as OU yet because it's not Zygarde or Megachomp or Garchomp either. It's actually a guy that's been relevant in the OU metagame this whole time, but it just rose up to Arya the last thing. He kind of did the Azelf. It's my man Dugtrio. This thing has always been an OU. Like, even though there's piss poor stats, we got it outspeeds most when then with an 80 base attack. One it out, sash it out. Trap them. Then you got your EQ. You got your reversal to take out the T-Tars. You could set up rocks if you catch someone that's stuck in electric move. Like, this thing just is the best revenge killer in the game. Like, it's so ridiculously good. And it just rose up to OU in the last tier changes, I should say. Like, I said it was kind of like the Azelf, but not to the extent, because it's always been irrelevant in OU. Well, Azelf just was on that one team. It's been UU for like 3 whole years, and then it rose up because of one team, and it's staying there, like to the second to last tier changes. Like, nah, man, you gotta be listed as UU. Come on, dude. But no, Dugtrio, even though it's the last ones, and he went from RU, then he got banned, to BL2, and then people started realizing, oh shit, dude, this is perfect. But yeah, so my man Dugtrio, favorite ground type to use in OU. I know you don't see me do OU lives that much, but I have a few Dugtrio teams. Alright, so now we're on my favorite ice type, and yeah, no contest, Weavile. This is kind of like the Bisharp, like it, except it didn't have Sucker Punch. I had Night Slash, and dude, we're not doing that. But this gen with the offensive presence Darkaz with knockoff, yeah, no one switches that into that. And we also got Icicle Crash, Ice Shard. Like, Weavile has high base power moves and 125 speed, crazy, and 120 attack. Whose mans is this? Like, look at this. The only thing that's not good about Weavile besides its piss poor bulk is its shiny. Like, oh, that's gross. But like, Life Orb this shit. Hello? Alright, there we go. Life Orb this, and then like, you got yourself a legit threat, and you can run CM. Oh, perfect. I'm kidding. If you really want, you could run Facade. You got Low Kick to cover that T-Tar that wants to switch in. Like, the only thing this needs really, oh, SD if you want to be that manly, like, dude, Surf, no. The only thing that you really need is Fire Punch to be Scizor, but hey, whatever. But yeah, like, Weavile is a legit threat in the OU meta. Once people saw how good it was, there's no stopping it. There's literally no stopping it. All right, what are we on right now? What are we on? We just did Ice, so normal type. Now, this is a Pokemon that you don't see in OU at all. Like, maybe you'll see 2 in a year. I'm talking about my man Staraptor. I'm a Starno Raptor. You scarf this shit. You give it reckless. Like, yeah, it gets defog. What? Double edge, U-turn, like CC. It's got moves. It got attack. It's just not relevant right now. It's not that good. I'm just kidding. It's very good. You could also run banded. Like, this thing kills things up the ass. I'm telling you. It's just Talonflame does it better. Talonflame has priority. You know, it doesn't matter if you outspeed with the scarf. Talonflame kills you first, unless you want to be that man to run bulky with Intimidate. But like, I really like Staraptor a lot. Best regional bird in my opinion. Like, Talonflame's, even though they nerfed Gale Wings, it's still gonna be, I think, RU. Well, Staraptor is gonna stay BL. Thing, like, even though you just can't run the bulky wisp set like you used to with Talonflame. Now, like, it still outspeeds like the most of the tier, but you know, just can't run that bulky wisp set. It's gonna go to RU, I think, and if not, it'll be a top tier threat in NU. Yes, it goes down that much, but whatever. But my man Staraptor is just gonna be there, hanging out in BL. Alright, so now we're on my favorite poison type, and yeah, right here, Amoonguss. This thing just was my favorite thing to use as my, like, wall in RU to regenerate a core with Mola, which it's still good in OU with Mola. It's just, look at this. Yeah, max out 332, and then you got nice, well-rounded defenses, like, what is it, 92, 164, something like that, with bold nature. But this thing, Spore, yeah, alright, Giga Drain, alright, try setting up on me, Clear Smog. Like, Jesus, like, look at this. Has more attack than a Talonflame, 85. But no, you're not going to be using that. You're going to use this as your wall, and Jesus, like, it just does not die. And then when it's getting low, no, you could run Synthesis, you could run, like, Stun Spore if you want in this last slot, but you also have Regenerate, so just switch out and get a 30 of your health back. Just don't die. Alright, so next up, what do we got? We got Psychic type, easy. Easy. No, not Latios, we got Latios. Latios has always been, like, one of my, no, I'm lying, it's been my favorite legendary. I love Latios too, but, you know, I'm a Sapphire dude, so gotta go with Latios. And, you know, you could run offensive with Life Orb, you could run lefties if you want, even though it's outclassed by its Mega. We got hashtag Drop a Draco. We got Psychic, Psyshock, whatever. You could run Recover if you want, but the thing is, it also gets a defog, and it's a great defogger. And also, what sets this apart from its twin, because why not, like, just use your, like, Latios if you have 110 with, like, what? Why? Here's why. Healing Wish. Latios does not get this. It's only Latios that gets this, and it makes everything easier. You can play a little reckless with your sweeper if you want, and then you could just Healing Wish up after you defog the rocks away or break, like, opposing walls with Draco or Psyshock and Psychic. Like, that's what makes Latios so good, and, like, it's just my favorite legendary of all time, dude. It has the nice 350 speed tier with Timid Nature, you know, and then you got that nice powerful 110. 110 special attack's nothing to laugh at either. Alright, so let's see, what are we on now? Favorite rock type? I think I hinted at this a little bit. We got my man Terrakion. Like, 108 base speed. Like, what is it max out? 346? Yeah. And then we got 129 base attack. If you want, you could one out, stash it out with a stealth rock lead. You could just go to house with CB, swap and knock off if you really want to. Like, CC nukes, Stone Edge if it hits nukes. Like, dude, there's no stopping this thing. Oh, it also got priority quick attack. Got that nice Iron Head for that, for those fairies, nice, like Mega Altaria, you know. You just got this thing. This thing's just a nuke button in itself, and horsepower, dude. And you also, it's got a decent shiny, not gonna lie. But, like, I don't know. It's just 129 base attack, 108 base speed. 108. It's a sweeper, but, like, it misses out on those 110s. It really misses out on those, but still, it's got some nice, decent bulk, 90s, like pretty much 90s across the board, 91 HP, whatever. But yeah, Terrakions is my dude. All right, now my favorite steel type. Wow, Jirachi, another home Pokemon, dude. You could do the bulky lefty set with like Wish, Protect, another Healing Wisher, Iron Head, just to get those flinches on what you don't outspeed. You also could go like it could be your Stealth Rocker. What else can it do? What else can it do? It could be your Screen Setter. Yep. You could do Screen Jirachi. You could T-Wave, duh. Or you could do Body Slam, whatever. Or you could like just be a bitch and just scarf this thing with Iron Head, Heart Stamp. Like this, if you're ever losing, there's always a chance for you to win with the Scarfrachi. There's like 60% chance that you could flinch the opponent. That's crazy. And it's shiny ain't that bad. Like it's, you know. All right, so like I've always liked Jirachi and Jirachi Wishmaker. I just recently saw it. Not gonna lie, could never find it, but there we go. And yeah, sleepy Jirachi, dude. All right, so now my favorite water type. It's Manaphy, easy. I use this thing in Uber's 5th gen a little bit. You could do bulky Tail Glow. You could do offensive Tail Glow. And you got Scald. You got your Energy Ball. You got your Ice Beam. Like you have everything. Or you could do like Rain Dance, Tail Glow, Scald, Rest. Like it's just the weather nerf hurt Manaphy a little bit, but you know it's still an insane sweeper. Or you could do bulky set with CM, Scald, Surf, whatever, whatever you want. Like it's got really nice 100s across the board, like Rachi. I forgot to say that, but like this out 328 max, or you could just run bulky with max defense, or just find the EV spread that's comfortable with you. Like Manaphy's an insane sweeping Pokemon. Like it's very hard to stop this thing if you don't have the right mons on your team. Like it's always gonna be a threat no matter what. And like this kind of wraps up the video right now. You see my favorite of each type. Like Bug, Dark, Dragon, Electric, Fairy, Fighting, Fire, Flying, Poison, Grass, Ground, Ice, Normal, Poison, Psychic, Rock, Steel, and Water. You see all of these right here? These are my favorite Pokemon of each type in OU. So stay tuned for tomorrow where I go over my favorite types in my favorite Pokemon of each type in UU. So with that all said and done, I'm going to end the video off here. Be sure to like, subscribe for more, and be sure to, most importantly, stay fly.